Hello. All right. Hi, it's me. It's Psycho Bunny. We are back to play more Birushana. And currently we're in Shungen's route. We've only done a chapter into it. We had the official title card for chapter 4 pop up before we ended the last stream, and a lot of repetitive dialogue mixed with just enough different that I was forced to sit through a lot of prologue again, but we'll see how it goes for the next route. So far, we are back to a very similar place that we were in the last one, where right after we fight Ben Kai, he almost tries to become our vassal. We say no this time, and now we're still escaping through the mountains because why wouldn't we? We'll see. We'll see. I have hopes. I have dreams. We're gonna get there. Also, me and my friend have been meeting up to make freebies for the BTS concert. I made a example one to test out to see like I already know I need to add some super glue to this end now because it's just a little bit coming undone. It started to unloosen itself and I tightened it up again. So it's good that I'm testing it first. I made mine unique to me. It says chomper on it. Can it focus? I don't know if it can. But they're small beads, they're not pony beads. I like pony beads and all that, but I think these look cooler. And I have different ones I've been making. Actually, maybe I don't know if I can show them. The camera hates my phone, but I've been making them say BTS, members' names, etc. I also have they're not on mine, but there's also some stars that glow in the dark I've been using on them. This is a very bad photo, but that's what I've been doing this weekend with my friend. Really cute, really fun. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make about 70 total. I've made 17, I think. I made about 5 the last 2 days, and then we got together last week and I made 7. Technically, I made 6 one of the days. It's just that one of the 6 was this one that says Chomper, which is not going to work. And I thought I was going to put the little Chomper keychain on here too, and then I'd have Chomper on here and then Chomper keychain. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I've been up to the last couple days. And then today, I'm gonna be streaming till about 5:15ish, 5:20 maybe. So about two hours. Um, and then we're going to go pick up my friend and we're gonna go watch the Super Mario movie. And I'm wearing my Mario hoodie with Mario on the sleeve. And I'm wearing my blue dress that looks almost black on camera. And we also went to our local, we have I call it the bin store. My sister does not like that because that's not the name of it. It's a Goodwill warehouse where you pay by the pound. I spent more than I thought I was going to. But I bought a bunch of fabrics, technically t-shirts, that I'm going to turn into a skirt. I'm really excited to see how it comes out. Um, and then some other things. I found a Free People's dress. I don't think I've ever ran into a Free People dress at the bins. So I grabbed that. It's very big, very flowy. It's gonna be great for this summer to wear with like a bathing suit underneath because it's gonna cover my legs. I'm really excited about this. So that was fun. And I might wear it to Coachella too. We'll see. We'll see. I need to lay out my ideas for Coachella. I had visions. Let's just say those visions didn't come to fruition, but other things will. So we'll get there. Shana, sorry, I thought we were at a different part. I didn't realize he was gonna speak because he made a sound here too.
Sana.
Are we still? We went down to the town. Okay, wait. After I recall, we went down to Kyoto because we wanted to be like, "Hey, we're leaving. The monks kicked us out. Don't go attack the monks. That would be really uncool of you. Maybe don't do that." So, and then they were like,
大丈夫か
"But kill
顔色
them."
が悪い
Are you okay? You don't look so good. I never feel good. Shungen. I noticed that Shungen was staring at me. I couldn't remember where it was or how I got there. Oh
無理
yeah,
をさせてすまなかった鏡の宿に着いたぞ
they
まずは
brought
休
her
もう
mom as a hostage to show off. I'm gonna take my last antihistamine that I have sitting here because I forgot to take it earlier. I was gonna take it before we went to the Goodwill shop because there's so much stuff in the air. It's that time of the year when my nose starts running nonstop and I hate my life. But her mom did not give two fucks about her. Her mom. But her mom apologized to Shungen. She was like, I am so sorry, Shungen. She didn't say his name. I'm very, 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 very sorry. So I think because he looks a lot like her brother, that girl's brother, that's actually the son. And they swapped them for his protection. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I kind of thought that to begin with when they were like, the brother's a love interest. I'm like, what? That would explain it. Levels of remove, as it were, but we'll see. All right, I'm sorry for pushing you, but we've reached Kagami Inn. Let's take a rest. Did we get there first?
あ
Kagami Inn. Am I dead?
ここまで来ればしばらく追っては来ないはずだ
We've come a long way. It will be some time before the Heike can reach us here.
吉次殿はまだ到着していないようだがいずれ合流できるだろう先に宿に入ろう
I don't think Kichiji has arrived yet, but I'm sure he'll join us eventually. Let's check in first. Yeah, right. Let's go check into this hotel.
シャナ今日はもう寝た方がいいほら
Oh,
宿子も用意したから
unrelated. I'll make a post on this on Discord, but I'm going to put my Homura review up next week. I'm debating if I want to live stream it or if I just want to film it and then post it instead of live stream it like I have been doing. I feel like I make a lot of mistakes when I'm reading a script, and I feel like maybe instead of just filming the entire thing live, I could post it and edit it, live stream it. Okay, Ribbon. Ribbon, if you say live stream it, I will. I just felt really bad because I feel like the last one I stumbled a bit too much during it, but I just maybe need to read it before I go live and practice it. I'm playing it right now. Oh, really? That's so exciting. I love the art. And it's the artist who did Hakuoki, which explains why the art looks so familiar. Like he looks like the same guy from Hakuoki almost. So, this snake man with the sword is my favorite. Did you get this version with the cards inside? I haven't opened this yet, by the way, because I wanted to open it when I stream it. Because I want my reaction to be genuine. The guys are hot. They are hot, dude. There's also the redheaded guy who looks also just like the guy from Hakuoki. Like, listen, she's got a type, and I appreciate it. Oh, he did? Perfect. Who was your shiny card? Who was your special shiny card? Because apparently it's different on every pack, which I think is cool. I hope they do something like this for 9RIP. I want cards. I will spend so much money. The redhead? Nice. I want the snake guy. I'm hoping I get the snake guy, but I'm going to open this when I do that. They gave me a digital copy first. I won't lie. I haven't really got a chance to play too much. So they gave me a digital copy first so I could start before I got the physical copy. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it very simple because I'm not trying to ruin any stuff. But I'm going to basically give a idea of all the guys, what they're like, the premise of the game, overall vibes of the games, etc. Be but warning, he reminds me of the redhead from Collar X Malice. Are you talking? Oh God, what's his name? Shirashi? Shirashi? Is that Shirashi? Oh my God, wait, what's your name? Sometimes they put their names on here. Not today. Oh my God. Minato. Oh, no. No. I hate him. I had to turn the volume down just to play his route. Oh. Which is hilarious because I love that voice actor and other things. He did great making me hate him in this one. Oh no. Oh gosh. That man was such a. He's a tryhard. Are you saying this redhead is a tryhard? Or are you saying the snake is a tryhard? Wait. It's not as bad. Okay. I mean, on here he looks like Shikamaru. Is it Shikamaru I'm thinking of? Like he looks like a snake. Snake guys. I have a thing for snake guys. But on the back he doesn't look like a snake guy. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you say this and I get scared. Oh no. Minato is probably an example of like my least favorite character in a game. Close second. Anyone who puts you in a cage. Like no, it looks like I have a TV in the background. I just realized that frame. I didn't mean to hit skip. I meant to hit B. Looks like a movie screen. Shauna, you should head to bed. Here, I've already prepared it for a bed for you. Look, I've put one together. Girl is in like denial right now. I lay down as prompted. For some reason, my body still felt terribly heavy. I know that's why I warned you. I like Homoru better than Birushana. Dang, did I pick the wrong one? No, I picked this one because I want to do the fan disc. Maybe I should have done the fan disc. 9 RIP is going to ruin everything, by the way. I think they said it's coming out on Kyo? Kyo. The one who's human. The one who's alive. I can't think of his name right now. On his birthday, but I don't know what his birthday is. I missed that part in the live stream. Why am I so tired? Girl, because you've had a long fucking day. I stared down at my hands. 9 RP, I think, is end of December. Is it? They said the date. I'm just bad. It was me. I was the problem the whole time. I had the same thing open like 5 times for some reason. 9 RIP. Sequel release date. USA. Release date December. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm really easily distracted, as you can see. Yeah, we might not get to PO42, guys. We'll do PO40 in the new year. Alright, I stared down at my hand. Suddenly a faint pain returned to my fingertips. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're a monster. Yeah, I get it. You're a monster. Bakimono, Shana. That's right. We were trying to leave the capital, but Shigahira took mother, so I tried to help. That's not your mom. I'm putting in my request next year for what game to play. Okay, what game? Olympia Soiree. I'm gonna have to have like a sound bite by that point of just going like we don't do flashbacks. Because that's the warning. I do want to play that game because that boy with the skulls, super cute. I want to see him. We don't do flashbacks. Like they're so useless. They're just so useless. I know they're for people who aren't paying attention, and I honestly sometimes I'm speaking and not really registering. But like, don't do this to me. You're just making it longer on purpose, and it's pointless. You're like, you know what? Make this an extra hour long flashbacks, and I'm like, no. I frightened her when my mother looked at me. She was scared because you're a bakimono. What's wrong? Are you hurt? No, not externally, but internally. Pain. What was I supposed to do? What should I have done? Girl, it was the first time I met her, and yet she was frightened of me. I made her cry. Before that, she said she broke all ties to the Genji. That means mother and I are... Don't say it, Shana. The pain in my fingertips was engulfed by gentle warmth. I looked over to see Shungen's hand wrapped around mine. Girl. As the year progresses, we'll see what's coming out in 2026 as well, because I want to sprinkle in at least two new games into that mix. I think doing 6 is a good number. Gives me 2 months each. I know I'm behind. Otomi Daishi comes out really soon. I think the 9th? I'm not playing it on time because we're doing Coachella stuff, but I have a few days in May where I'm actually able to sit at home. That sounds so sad. And I will be able to play more. I did not, so my job, you can bid for shifts. I did not bid for that many shifts in May, intentionally so. 15th says Amazon, 15th. I think that's where I got mine. I did not care for the acrylic stand. I'm not a big acrylic stand girl. I have a couple. It's also why I didn't get the Virch edition from their website because I didn't care for the stand either. I didn't care for the stand for that Virch one because it was just like a long, it was just the picture from the box art. I'm like, we can do better. Do better. Get some sleep, you'll feel better in the morning. Daijoubu. It's okay, it'll be okay. I placed a hand on my cheek and noticed I was crying. I didn't even have the energy to wipe the tears away. She's just like, ugh. I slowly closed my eyes, feeling an impeccable pain in my chest. Now you're gonna have a dream about the past or something. You're gonna remember something from your childhood that was scarred and full of death, and we're lingering, man.
シャナ、
Still
もういいの
depressed.
か？ほとんど手をつけていないじゃない
Sona,
か。
you barely touched your food. I will be at Coachella, just for the record. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah, so that's why I don't think I won't be playing Tomi Daishi right away. I will be at Coachella that weekend. But the 20th, we should be home the evening of the 19th. I think we're leaving that night. We might spend the night and come back the next day, but it's not that long from here. It's just a few hours. But the 20th, I'll have a long stream that day. And I think I'm off the 21st too. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up a shift on that day. It's April, I just realized. It's crazy, right? The time is just flying. Ugh. You barely touched your food. Yeah, she's depressed, Shungen. Sorry, I'm not hungry.
やはりあまり眠れなかったか。
I guess you didn't get much sleep after all. Nah. Sorry.
謝らなくていい。ただ、それでは体が持たないぞ。
There's no need to apologize, but you're going to need your strength moving forward. I actually was telling my sister last week, I worked 70 hours. I'm paying for this BTS concert. Damn it. I'm gonna do it. And then we're also planning a trip to Universal the first week of May to go to the Fan Fest nights, and I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to finish the Disney video because I want to have that up before I continue to make more video content as we go places. I know one of the things was I finally get it up. There's not going to be a lot of B-roll because we're new to this and we did not film ourselves walking around Disney too much. It's mostly the rides we were filming on, so I'm hoping that for the future, if we continue to film our little vacations, that we make more B-roll just so there's stuff to add to that. Just for funsies. If you want to make it to Hira Izumi, I need to take better care of myself, girl, yeah. Same. Since yesterday, my head's been so heavy, each and every breath filled with so much pain and anxiety. What's the point of even going to Hira Izumi? I have nothing. Mother said that she's no longer connected to the Genji. My father was killed long ago. I have a brother I've never even met. My dog died. I have no family, no connection to anyone. I've never even lived by the name Genji, yet the name continues to curse all those around me. Not just my mother, but the temple where I grew up. I have nothing. That name has taken everything from me.
シャナ、
Shanna, yeah.
あまり思い悩むな。お前が苦しむ姿は見たくない。
You've got to stop torturing yourself. I can't stand seeing you this way. Whoa, Shungen, calm down.
そこまで思い詰めるなら、いっそ。
If it's bothering you that much, you might as
俺
well.
はいっそ。すべてを捨ててもいいと思う。
I'm ready to drop everything. Oh, those aren't for me. They're for my friend's birthday. That's fine, yeah. I'm ready to drop everything. Does he know the truth? Wait.
俺もお前も、源氏に関わるすべてを捨てて、
Unrelated.
ただの人として生きる。そんな道もあると言っているんだ。
Let it go. I'll go everything. The Genji, the Heike, let's throw it all away. Let's just live as normal people.
お前はこれまで、ずっと辛い思いをしてきた。
You've been through so much already.
クラマ
Not
を
just
守
leaving
るために
Kodama
山を出ただけじ
to
ゃない。
protect the temple.
親子の縁だってままならなかった。
But everything with your
時は様を守るため
mother,
に剣を
Lady
振るっても、
Tokuwa.
再会を喜ぶことすらできなかった。
You fought to save her, but even
お
still.
前に常につきまとう源氏が、これ以上お前を苦しめて傷つけるなら、いっそのこと。
You shouldn't have to suffer anymore because of your name. Shungen, that's...
そばでずっと見てきた。お前が悩み、迷いながらも耐えている姿を。
I've been here by your side watching you torment yourself over everything that's happened.
でも、だからこそ言いたかった。
But I can't stand to watch it anymore. when he says it like that, I feel like he had like a big reveal. How dare he not tell me the truth? How dare he not tell me? Abandoning my name, abandoning Genji, leaving it all behind. Could I really do such a thing? Why not? You're a grown ass woman. I mean, man. Oops, I hit auto.
すぐに決めなくて
No,
いい。
no. Shungen, I'm sorry. I don't know what I want.
まずは平泉行きを見合わせないか。
What? We. Good for you for overtime. I'm working OT right now. Nice! There's a running joke at my job that I'm just always there. Late response, that's okay. Are you actively at work? Should you be on Twitch? You don't have to decide right away. For now, why don't we postpone the trip to Hida Izumi? What?
今源氏の子として扱われるのはお前にとって辛いだけだ。
Do you really want to be
ならば
treated
平泉へ急いで行
like
く
a
ことは
member
な
of the
い。
Genji clan right now? There's no hurry to get the Hida Izumi. Also, let's be so real. She could pretend to be a girl. Imagine if she just pretended to be a girl. They would never know it's her, right? Because, like, I'm a woman. I'm not a member of this.
俺はお前の心を一番大切にしたい。
I'm trying to think of what's best for you right now. Shungen. Shungen's straightforward and thoughtfulness swept deep into my heart. I could finally feel myself beginning to calm down. I work at home, allowed to work to have something on. I don't speak to other people. I just deal with Excel spreadsheets. Oh my goodness. You sound like my sister. She's a data analyst. She does a lot more than she does more than her job requires, actually, though, but she's a data analyst. You're right. I gave a small nod and Shungen nodded firmly back at me. That's what I do for insurance. Nice. Hers isn't insurance. Hers is for a
今日はいい
company
天気だな。
specifically.
これなら距離も稼げそうだ。
But she keeps track of grants and things that they get and like making sure that stuff's being used according to like the policies and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's an absolutely beautiful day. We'll be able to cover a lot of ground. But where do we go from here? We have nowhere else to turn to but Hida Azumi.
どこへなりとも行けるさ。俺とお前の二人なら。
This man's so free-spirited. This is the version of the game where you don't actually fight anybody. You just go and live in the mountains again, but like a different mountain. We can go wherever we want. It's just you and I after all.
焦る必要はどこにもない。街道に出れば宿だってすぐ見つかる。
How much money do you have in your pockets? There's no need to rush. If we stick to the main roads, it should be easy to find an inn. I suppose you're
とり
right.
あえず東へ向かおう。西へ向かうと今日に戻ってしまう。
Let's head east for now. If we head west, we'll just end up back in Kyoto. So just keep heading this way.
ああ、行こう。
Yeah, let's go.
ここの山はクラマと少し雰囲気が違うな。
The mountains here have a slightly different feeling than back home in Kodama. You think so?
聞いたことのない鳥の鳴き声が聞こえる。
I can hear birds I've never heard before. Now that you mention it.
なあ、シャナ。せっかくの旅なんだ。何かしてみたいことはないのか？
Hey Shauna, while we're traveling, is there anything in particular you want to do? I don't know, eat meat? Like, I love skewers. Let's go. What do you mean?
俺たちはずっとクラマで暮らしてきた。こうして今日を出るなんて初めてのことだろ？
Did we lose Ben K? So Ben K, in this route, we just said no. We're like, actually, no, I don't want you as my visage. Please leave. Or vassal, and he left. He left. So we just didn't take him back with us at all. And in this one, instead, we decided once again to go back to that one town, but we decided it'd be safer to separate from them. And he listened. It took a few times. He also never got to find out that she was a woman underneath all of those layers. He doesn't listen ever. That's because I think we said no fast enough this time. We're like, no. I don't deserve that. I'm just a humble woman, I mean man, who lives in a monk monastery. I don't need a vassal. We spent our whole lives cooped up in the Kurama. This is our first time out of
行き先も
Kyoto.
決めず進んでいる今、
We've got
お
nowhere to
前は
go.
何でも自由にできる。
No people to see. We're free to do whatever
そ
we
う考
want.
えれば、やりたいことや行きたい場所が思いつくかもしれない。
There must be some place you'd like to go or some place you'd like to see. Something I'd like to do or place I'd like to see. I've never had the chance to think for myself like this before. It feels kind of strange. I wonder. I'm going to test something. Options. We'll try this and see if auto mode. If I can read auto mode fast enough. No, not that button. What is auto? See, I don't even do it on purpose. That's why I know. Nope, that's skip all. That was not the right one. Someday I'll also learn what buttons are. ZR. That's the bottom one, right? Let's see. I've never had a chance to think for myself like this before. It feels kind of strange.
自分は源氏だからとか、
I want to see if
そ
I
ういう
can
ことは
read
一切抜きにし
before
て
it goes
考
to the
え
next
てみ
thing.
るんだ。
Don't think of it that as what you should do as a Genji or anything like that. What do you, Chanel, want to do? It's hard to say, honestly. Ooh, maybe. I've spent my whole life being an heir to the Genji clan and spent years in training to be a respectable samurai. Can I really choose to live life as a normal person or even as a woman? If I could, what life would I choose? No matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't come up with an answer. Even still, something came to me. I want to live a quiet life. In the mountains with you. I want to live a quiet and peaceful life without being threatened by anything or bothered by
やはり、
anyone. That's what
そ
I
の
thought.
願いは変わらないんだな。
That's what you've always wanted. Whoa. That's crazy. Always? But I'm also interested in expanding my horizons.
見識を
What do you mean? Like, what if I learned how to ride a mountain bike? When I was in Kurama, Lord Kakunichi taught me many things. But I want to learn even more. I want to meet more people, visit more places, read more books, eat more
なんだ
ice
かシャナ
cream.
らしいな。
That sounds like you, Shauna. Does it though? You think so? He's so nice.
ああ、
Of
お前
course.
は昔から何にでも熱心だったからな。
You've always been so enthusiastic
他には
about
思いつかない
everything.
か？
Can you think of anything else you want? Feels like he's trying to trap me. You want me to think of more?
だって、せっかくの機会だろ。
This is a great
これまで
opportunity.
山にしかいなかったのだから。
We've spent our whole
俺
lives
は
in the mountains.
シャナのいろいろな希望が聞きたいんだ。
There must be something you want to see. The expectant look in Shugen's eyes made me think again. It's true that Shungen and I have spent our whole lives in the mountains. Oh! Surfing. I've thought of something. I want to see the ocean. Close! I was close!
海か。
The ocean?
俺も書物で読んだことしかないが。
I've only read about it in books. They say it's bigger than Lake Biwa and that there's no end in sight, water as far as the eye can see. Can you
それ
believe
を
such a
確
thing
かめに行けば
exists?
いい。じゃあ、
Well, let's see for
海が見
ourselves.
える道を進もう。
Let's take a road by the sea then. See, that was almost too fast. Almost.
まずは東海道に出ないと
First,
な。
we'll need to get
こ
to
こ
the
からだとしばらくかかるが、
Tokaido
街
Road.
道に入ってしまえば楽になる。
It'll take a while from there, but once we're on Tokaido, it should be a breeze.
三河や遠海、駿河あたりも海がよく見えそうだ。
Totomi and Shuraga all should have a good view of the sea. How do you know that? How do you know? How often have you been studying maps? Suraga is near Izu, where my brother lives. Half brother. He's more than 10 years older than me. What kind of person is he, I
ど
wonder?
うした？
What's wrong? Nothing. It's nothing. Now that we've decided, let's move quickly.
そうだな。
Okay, don't
無
push
理は
yourself.
禁物だ。休みたくなったら言うんだぞ。
If you need to take a break, just tell me. Never. I refuse. Will do, I mean. Together with Shungen, we proceeded up the mountain again. As we walked, I felt a fresh breeze caress my cheeks. I watched intently as two birds flapped their wings and darted through the trees. After leaving the Tosando Road, we traveled to Kaido Road for
シャナ、
several days.
今日はこの辺りで宿を取ろ
So now let's find a place to stay around here. I'm like, cool, yeah, let's do that. You got it, buddy. Just kidding. No.
う。シャナ、
Shana? I'm deep in thought over here by myself. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about my brother. Apparently. I stared intently at the road sign in front of us before turning to look back at Shungen.
何か書いてあったか
What is it? We've come such a long way from the capital. Really? It's on auto. Why would you? Oh, okay. I guess I can't just be on auto? That's crazy. Because you're not pressing buttons, we don't think you're there anymore. We've come such a long way from the capital.
駿河に入ったからな。このまま街道沿いに進んでいけば、伊豆や相模に向かえるぞ。
We're in Shudaga now, right? If we continue along this road, we'll come to Itsu and Shugara. And Sagami. Itsu.
シャナ、何を考えてるんだ
Shauna, what are you thinking? I think you're close. I think you're a little close right now, actually.
海を見たいと言った時から、少し元気が出てきたように見えた。
Ever since you said you wanted to see the ocean, you seemed a bit more cheerful. But
何か気にしていることもあるんだろ
there's something you're worried about, isn't there? I was about to ask why, but I swallowed my words. I knew there was no point in trying to lie to Shungen. He'd just see right through me. It's just my brother. He's nearby, isn't he?
頼朝殿のこと
Your
か。
brother? You mean Lord Yoritomo? I've never met him, but in a way, I feel connected to him. We're both orphans of the Genji clan.
触らないで。
シャナ、
I know it wouldn't be possible to meet him, but just to see him. I'd like to know what he thinks of this world, where the tyranny of the Heike reigns supreme. My brother fought against the Heike and the Haiji rebellion. He must have a perspective that I don't. And most of all, he's family. I know I probably won't be able to actually meet him. But Shingen?
だったら、伊豆へ向かおう。
Well, let's head to Itsu. Really?
頼朝殿にお目通りを願ってみればいい。行ってみなければ何も始まらない。そうだろ
I don't know if Lord Yoritomo will grant us an audience, but if we don't ask, we'll never know. Isn't that right? To Itsu. Thanks, Shingen.
礼を言うのはまだ早い。
Don't thank me yet.
まずは今日の宿を決めなければ。
First things first, we have to find a place to stay together tonight. Not stay together. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, you're right. They'd never put us in the same room. My own brother, our bond solidified by the blood of the Genji. Can I really meet you? I took a deep breath to control my racing heart. Yeah, but does he know? Does he know? Ooh. Time passed, and words of Shanao's retreat from Kodama to Kyoto began to spread. Imperial Palace. On that day, in the palace of the Imperial Court, Emperor Go Shirakawa was visited by one of the nobles of the
なんと
court.
それはまことか。源義朝の子シャナ王が平家とのいさかいを理由に京を出て行ったと。
Is it true that the son of Yoshitomo, Minamoto, Shanao, was forced to leave Kyoto after a dispute with the Heike?
おそらく平家側が何か言いがかりをつけたのでしょ
It's believed that the Heike made some kind of
う。
accusation
シャ
against
ナ
the
王の名
boy.
が知れ渡ってきたことを邪魔に思ったのに違いありません。平家の考えそうなことです。
However, it's widely believed that the Heike feared the boy, was becoming too well known, and could possess a threat to
で
them.
ある
You
シャ
don't
ナ
say.
王は鞍馬寺で薫陶を受け武芸に優れた才を発揮していたというではないか。
I have long heard of this Shanao, trained at Kodama Temple, and has apparently shown great talent with the
いず
sword.
れ平家打倒の良き旗頭になると期待する者も多かったというのに、なんとも惜しい。
There were many hopeful whispers that he would grow strong enough to overthrow the Heike. Such a
これで
shame.
源氏一族のうち他に残っている者はシャナ王の兄であり源氏の嫡男である頼朝、そして
He's
木曽
not
にいる
dead.
源義仲となります。
All that remains of the Genji are the Shanao's brother Yoritomo and their cousin Yoshinaka.
だが頼朝は伊豆に追いやられた流人の身の上、義仲も都から遠い信濃の田舎武者だ。
Yoritomo is
大した
living in
力があるとは
exile.
とても
He
思え
won't
ぬ。
be able to do much, and Yoshinaka lives too far away
こ
from the
の
capital.
平家の権勢を揺るがすことなどできぬであろうよ。
Perhaps the Heike cannot be shaken from power after all. Go Shirakawa sighed deeply with a somber look spread across his aging face. The unhappy years of the Heike's dominance has taken their toll on him, and he feared of what was to come. Hydrate, that's crazy. Though he had officially given the throne to his son, Emperor Takakura, he still wielded all the true power of the capital. However, reigning Emperor Takakura had married Kiyomori's daughter, Tokuko, and the two had a son. In other words, Kiyomori and the Heike had not only reached the top of the samurai class, they had even wormed their way into the imperial family, making their position of power all but
平家
unchallenging.
の世、平家の春
Challengeable?
か。この春の空気は香りが強すぎて、私にはちと肌に合わぬ。
The world is truly in full bloom for the Heike, isn't it? Still, I find the fragrance of this flower too pungent for my taste. What a weird sentence.
もう少し息のしやすい季節が巡ってきてほしいものだ。
How I long to see the season change and see the flowers wither and die from the
誠
cold.
に雅のかけらもない春にございます。実は公家の中にも法皇様と同じ思いの者は多いのですよ。
Indeed, this flower is far too gaudy and showy and obscene, if I dare say myself. I know many of the court feel the
こ
same.
う
Is that so?
詳しく申してみよ。
Tell me more. I love gossip. Whisper in my ear. The emperor smiled gleefully and narrowed his eyes, which, despite his age, still occasionally flashed with life and color. He's like, say it. Tell me it. I want to know. Kiso Yoshinaka Minamoto's estate.
今戻ったぞ。
I'm back. Get in here.
吉中様、
Lord Yoshinaka?
私や家来たちに何も言わず幾日も姿を消されて。
You left without saying a
一体どこへ
word
行っ
to
てお
any
ら
other
れたのです？
staff. Where have you been the past few days?
今日だ。
Kyoto. What?
平家偵察のために一人で京へ行っていた。源氏を追いやった者たちの天下がいかほどか、この目で確かめてやろうと思ってな。
I went to go scout out the Heike. I wanted to see with my own eyes just how serious those bastards that drove the Genji out are.
なんという無茶を。
How reckless.
そんなことより聞け、金平。
That's not the
今日
point.
で
Listen
面白
here.
い噂を耳にしたのだ。
Kanehira, heard an interesting rumor while I was there.
義朝の子シャナオが平家に追われ京から逃亡したのだ。
Shinao, the son of Yoshitomo, fled from Kyoto after being pursued by the
そ
Heike.
のようなことが。
What?
会ったことはないとはいえ、曲がりなりにもこの俺様のいとこだというのに、なんとも情けない話だ。
I've never met him, but he's still my cousin. What a wimp. Does he not get that running away makes me look
もし
bad?
シャナ王がここへ来たら、どうなさるおつもりです？
What do you do if Shinao seeks refuge here?
そうだな。同じ源氏の一族とはいえ、俺の父はシャナ王の父である義朝に殺されている。
It's true, we're
仇の
part of
子
the
を受け
Genji
入れるかどう
clan.
か
But Chanel's father, Yoshitomo, killed my father, so.
面白い。いいだろう。平家の世を潰し源氏を返り咲かせるためなら仇の子だろうと拒みはせん。
That's a tough one. I guess if push comes to shove, I hate the Heike more than I hate Chanel, so I'll help him.
もしシャナオが来たら手を組み兵を挙げて平家に殴り込みをかけるとしよう。清盛など蹴散らしてくれる。
Chanel comes here, we'll join hands, raise an army, and kick the snot out of that old fart
お
Kiyomori.
気持ちはわかりますが、それは無茶というものでしょう。
I understand how you feel, but that would be reckless.
何
What?
俺の力を信じていないのか金平。
What, you believe in my power, Kanehira?
もちろん信じておりま
Of
す。
course I believe in
です
you.
が、今はまだ時期尚早です。
But now's not the right time.
清盛の力は絶大なもの。いくら義仲様とシャナ王の力が合わさっても、
Kiyomori's power
平家を倒
is
すことは無理でしょう。
immense. Even if you and Chanel combine forces, there's no way you'll be able to defeat the
だ
Heike.
からこそ、いつか好機が訪れた時に決起できるよう、今はこの地で体制を整えるべきです。
That's why it's vital for us to wait here for the right moment to strike.
もう確かにな。
You're right.
まあ
In
シャ
that
ナオ
case-
がどうしようと構わん。俺は俺の道を突き進むまでだ。
In that case, I don't care what Chanel does. I'm gonna go my own way.
見ていろよ。いつまでも信濃でくすぶっている俺ではないぞ。平家を根絶やしにし天下にこの義仲の名を轟かせてやる。
Well, that's me. I'm not gonna be stuck here forever. I'm gonna wipe out the Heike and claim all the fortune that comes with it. Is this back to shared route, by the way? Am I witnessing something I've seen before? Nope, that's on skip off. Whoops, that was funny. Don't be on skip all though. How do I unturn that off? Oh, he friggin' loves me. I never want skip all as an option, guys. Like ever. I knew I'd find you here training. Okay, I have read this. Yeah. This is stuff we've seen before. This is basically when he's all like, she's not gonna come here. After a few days of traveling, we finally set foot in Itsu. So this is where my brother lives?
町人の話によると、頼朝殿の蟄居先は蛭ヶ小島というところにあるらしい。
According to the townspeople, Lord Yoritomo's estate is located at a place called Hiruga Kojima.
監視役である北条時政殿の屋敷とは一応別のようだな。自由のない生活だが、人の出入りはあると聞いた。
He lives separately from Lord Tokimasa, the lord in charge of keeping tabs on him. It seems visitors come and go occasionally. I see.
それと、お前のことも噂になっていた。
There were rumors about you too. There were?
ああ、源氏のシャナ王が平家に追われ、京の都を出たという話だ。
The story goes that Shanao of the Genji was chased out of Kyoto by the
だ
Heike.
が安心しろ。それで頼朝殿の待遇が変わったという話は聞かなかった。
Don't worry, I didn't hear about it changing Lord Yoritomo's treatment. I see.
あまり気に病むな。噂を聞いた頼朝殿も、お前のことを気にかけているだろう。
Don't worry about it too much. No doubt Lord Yoritomo has heard the rumors too. He's probably wondering about you.
直接会えば安心させることができるかもしれない。
Worried? Wondering. No,
Narva.
that's right.
頼朝殿に会える方法を一緒に考えてみないか？
Why do they make the side characters more fun looking and good looking than the love interest? They do it so frequently, don't they? Like, first off, Papa Senpai, hot, good looking man, and so insanely over the top at the same time. I don't know, she's not related to that guy, I don't think, so she could date him. I'm sure it'd be like he said, she's playing his wallpaper, right? This is a wallpaper character. I'm sure it would reassure Lord Yoritomo to see you in person, so why don't we work together to find a way to meet him? Shungen's warm words of encouragement filled my spirits. Thanks, Shingen. First, let's find my brother's estate. Once we get a look at the situation there, we'll form a plan. My brother was so close. Could I really meet him? I did my best to suppress my anticipation and continued on my way, even though I met my mom and regretted it. So, like... Is this it?
簡素ながらもしっかりとした屋敷だな。冷遇されている様子はなさそうだ。
It's a simple but well-built mansion. He seems to be well taken care of. That's a relief. I wonder what kind of person he is. I've only ever heard of the vaguest of rumors about
Shana.
him.
一つ聞いてもいいか。
Shana, can I ask you one thing? What is it, bro?
頼朝殿はお前の秘密を知っているのか。
Does Lord Yoritomo know your secret? My secret? Oh, you mean that I'm a lady. I've never actually met him, so probably
だ
not.
ったら会えたとしても、そのことについては触れずにいた方がいいだろうな。
In that case, it'd probably be best not to mention it.
あとはどうやって会うかだが。
Lady boy. That got flagged, by the way. Oops, got caught. But you meant it literally. It's a woman pretending to be a boy. It's not like what that term implies. It's just quite literally she's a woman who's hiding her identity by pretending to be a guy, like the girl in Pitch Black. Now we just need to figure out how to meet him. I really don't want to cause any trouble. I mean, we don't exactly just walk up and tell them who we are. Halt, who goes there? Hi. Sorry, I'm Shana. I mean, what's your business do you have here? We've been spotted. What should we do now? I completely choked on my words the moment Shungen stepped forward.
これは失礼いたしました。我々は今日の都から旅をしているものです。
Apologies, sir. We're traveling here from Kyoto.
こちらに源頼朝様がいらっしゃると聞き、お話ができればと訪ねてまいりました。
We've heard that Lord Yoritomo Minamoto lives here, and we have come to request an audience with him.
頼朝様はお前らのような輩とお会いする暇などない。
Are you serious? Lord Yoritomo has no time to meet with the likes of you.
存じております。ただ今日の都は頼朝様にとっても懐かしき場所。
I know that is surely the case, sir. However, Lord Yoritomo surely misses Kyoto dearly.
そこでのお話をお聞かせし、少しでもお心が慰められればと。
If given the opportunity to speak to him, I could warm his heart with tales from the capital. Shingen.
そういうことか。だが正体もわからぬものをおいそれと通すわけには参らぬ。
Be that as it may, we can't just let in total strangers to meet with Lord
さっさとこ
Yoritomo
こを去れ。で
Get
なけれ
the
ば
hell
力
out of
ずくで追い
here
立てるぞ。
before I have to throw you up myself. Please wait. Just let me meet him even for a second. I promise you, we mean no harm, please. We've come so far. My brother, he's so close. I can't just
う
turn away
るさ
now.
いやつだ。何度言われてもここは通さぬ。
You're troublesome, aren't you? Listen here. I won't let you through no matter how many times you
わかっ
beg.
たらすぐに。
Now get the hell out of here before I...
何の騒ぎだ。
What is all of this? A quiet yet tense sounding voice came through the gate. Looking behind the guard, I saw him.
その者たちを通せ。
Let those people through.
ですが、
Sir, but
通せと言っている。
I said let them through.
わかりました。
Understood.
ついてまいれ。
Come with me.
どうやら助けられたようだな。
Looks like we've been saved. We've managed to find a way in, but who was that man? Who was that man? Let's go, Shungen. Right? We were shown into a modest room with minimal furniture. Shingen and I bowed our heads to the man sitting directly in front of us. Thank you for your help earlier.
礼などいらぬ。それよりも、名を聞かせてもらおう。
Rather than gratitude, I'd prefer to have your name.
なぜここに来た？ただの物見湯さんではないだろう。
Why did you come here? You didn't really come here to tell me about Kyoto, did you? Streak! Oh my gosh! A 3-stream streak! Wow! I'm surprised I didn't make a pop-up. I don't know why it doesn't do that. His cold stare pierced through me. His eyes alone told me that saying anything but the truth would be impossible. I'm Chanel, the son of Yoshitomo Minamoto, and I'm here to meet my brother, Yoritomo Minamoto.
なるほど。
I see.
高綱の言が本当になったか。
So what Takatsune told me was
会
true.
ったこともない兄のために。まさか伊豆まで来ようとは。
But I must confess, I never thought you'd come all the way to Itsu to see a brother you've never met before. Are you...
私が頼朝だ。
Yes, I am Yoritomo. Brother, I intended only to whisper, but the voice that left my lips was filled with emotion. It's the same image, but a different background. So intimidating. However, brother's gaze remained unbroken. There was no words, no joy, no visible emotions of any kind. Please say something. I was never expecting some tearful, warm embrace, but still... He's my brother, my own blood. Surely he must feel something. And yet, still we sat, the physical distance between us remaining as unchanged as his emotionless face. I felt a searing pain in my chest as my unconscious expectations were quickly shattered. It's too early for that. Now's not the time to be discouraged. Brother or not, we've never even met before. It's unrealistic to think that he'd trust me just because we're related. Come to think of it, a visit out of the blue might just be a nuisance to him. Not knowing what to say, I quietly lowered my gaze. Please forgive me for suddenly showing up like this. We recently fled Kyoto and are currently wandering through the country. This is my traveling partner, Shungen.
お初にお目にかかります。私は源義朝様にお仕えした源重成の子、春元と申します。
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. My name is Shungen. I'm the child of Shigenari Minamoto, a former vassal of your father.
縁あって、シャナ王と同時期に鞍馬寺に預けられ育ちました。
What if the monks did this accidentally? What if the monks switched them by accident? As fate would have it, I was sent to the Kurama temple at the same time as Chanel. We were raised there together.
重成の子か。
The child of Shigenara?
は、父と同様、この身を源氏に捧げる所存。
Yes, sorry, I could hear Alexa talking through the walls. I too am willing to dedicate myself to the Genji just like my father.
形見であるこの太刀に誓って、シャナ王を守り支えていきたく存じます。
I swear by this sword passed down to the generation in my family that I will protect and support Shanao in any way I can.
形見。その腰に履いているものか。
Pass through the generations. Is that why you're wearing it around your waist?
さようにございます。
It is, my lord. Brother?
いや。
Never mind. Do you know the sword? Do you know the sword? Is that your brother? Is that your actual brother, bro? Say it. Say you recognize the sword as your dad's. Never mind.
今日出たという話は聞いていた。遠路はるばる。よく参った。
You said you've come here from Kyoto. You've done well to come all this way. Thank you. Truthfully, I'm just grateful to have had the chance to meet you.
そうか。
I see. The words he spoke were straightforward, and his face bore no expression to reveal what he was thinking, and yet I still feel a connection to him. He's my brother, after all, and I feel so happy to meet him after all these years. Thank you once again. I'm very happy to have had the chance to speak with you.
それほど切望していたのか。
You're really that interested in meeting with me. I'm embarrassed to say it, but yes, I have no memory of you, father or mother. Since I was little, all I've ever had were dreams.
父上や兄上の話をしろと。
Do you wish to know more about him, about your father, perhaps about me, your brother? It's not what I meant.
父上の最後から随分と時が経った。しかし、昔のことを思わぬ日はない。
It's been a long time since our father's last days, but not a day goes by that I don't think of him. Brother, unlike me, he's actually seen battle. He was there with father and the others at the end. To be the last one left, I'm so sorry.
過ぎたことだ。
It's in the past. That's not true. I'm sure it was unimaginably difficult for him. Even though his life was spared, there is no freedom for a Runin in exile. must be so alone. It's an ex-samurai. Otherwise, where there wouldn't be such sadness in his eyes. The deeper I looked, the more clearly I saw the loneliness in my brother's cold, steely gaze. Brother, you're suffering just as I have, perhaps even more. My brother is one of the few members of my family left. I felt myself longing to grow closer to him. I knew it was presumptuous of me, but I couldn't help but hope. I wanted to know what was in his heart. May I ask one question?
なんだ
What? Do you believe in destiny? Destiny would Yoritomo reclaim his place as the rightful heir in the Genji name? What will you do, brother? Will you ascend to the expectations of the Genji heir? Do you have the will to rebuild our clan? I couldn't ask him directly. There was always a chance that the Heike spies were listening. And while I could not talk about the future here so publicly, I'm sure he knew what I meant. Though the risk was great, I still wanted to know his intentions. If I knew how he felt, perhaps it would help guide me too.
天のアタウルを取らざればかえってその咎めを受く
Those who do not take what heaven has given them will be severely punished. The day after Easter makes sense. I knew those words. It's a sentence from an ancient Chinese text I received from Lord Kakunichi at Kurama. What heaven has given you is what you are destined to receive. Those who refuse will be severely punished. Brother,
人には必ず天から与えられた宿命がある
we all have destiny given to us by
私か
heaven.
らお前に言えるのは
That is all I have to say.
そしてシャナオお前の天命は私と共にある決して忘れるな
Shanao, your destiny is tied with mine. Never forget that. A look of strong determination flashed deep within his cold eyes. I wanted to see more of that determination to be sure it was really there, but my brother stood up quickly. Brother, stop shouting that. What he just said, does this mean that one day he will fly the flags of war to Kyoto and reclaim the honor of the Genji? And if so, where does that leave me? What is my destiny? I still didn't have an answer to that question, but I felt I was getting closer. My brother and my destiny are tied together by blood, by the blood of the Genji clan. If my brother aims to reclaim the honor of the Genji, then I wish to be near him. I felt a faint fire light up deep inside of my chest. Or it was just hot sauce. We leaving? We going now? After leaving my brother, we left Izu immediately to avoid being seen. Not wanting to be too obvious here. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. It's gonna turn on my heating pad, but I can't find the cord. Found it. I found it. I did it. On my own, I might add. Strong. So strong. Oh, speaking of heating pads. So we went to a Goodwill thing and I bought a bunch of stuff because I'm gonna make a skirt. But I found a jacket while I was there and I was like, ooh, this is a nice feeling jacket. I was like, ooh, this feels nice. And it's like a jacket that it didn't have it included, so we're gonna have to order it. But it's a heated jacket. I know we live in Arizona. Hear me out. I know where I am. I'm not crazy. But we planned on going camping and doing some camping stuff in the future, which means we probably won't be doing that all here in Phoenix. Because that would be awful. That would be awful. But because it can heat, and then it has like, you can turn it into a charger. You can charge your phone with the cable. It has like adjustable straps around the wrist, so like you can cinch it in really nice. Even like the inside of the jacket, it has like cinches and stuff. It has inside pockets and outside pockets, and all the pockets have zippers, so nothing can fall out because you zip it closed. It's meant for this. It's meant for this life. It's meant for a working man. It even has a pocket on the front of it that zips up, which I'm really excited about for you to slide your phone into. But it's so warm. I put it on just to make sure it could fit. I did my little test and I went, this will fit. But I was like, ooh, it's so warm in this. I'm so hot. Which is how I know. I can't use it very often, but like, it's a really nice jacket. My sister looked it up online. She said it retails for like $200 brand new. So I was like, win. And it looks in really good shape too. They didn't recommend washing it. We're watching like a video about it, but I need to make sure I wash it a bit. And that's just because it has cables running inside of it for the heating feature, and it has 3 settings for the heat. It's got a light, medium, and a hard. I missed the story. Did you thrift it? Yeah, we went to, so we have this Goodwill place that does it by weight, and I like to go there when I just want like a collection of things. And I saw a really cute video of someone making a skirt by like cutting a bunch of t-shirts up and turn them into straps. Picture a fairy skirt. That's the best way to describe it. I love great thrift stores. Yeah, dude, it's by the pound. It's a pretty heavy jacket, but our total was $57 for everything we got. So way cheaper than $200. I also found like an Aerosmith t-shirt, which I don't know if I'm going to use on the skirt. I want to, but part of me is also like, don't want to cut into strips. It'd be so little. But we'll see. I also found like a Free People dress and like 2 Lucky Brand t-shirts, which is crazy. One of them I didn't even realize was Lucky Brand. I grabbed it, and then when we were going through our purchase, I was like, oh, this is Lucky Brand too. That's so cool. So hey, I got some nice things. But that jacket I'm really excited about. I gotta put her in my closet. But like, so many zipper pockets. So many zipper pockets, so cool. I think it's called Bouch, like Bouch. Hang on. Jacket, Bouch. Bosch. There we go. But yeah, I didn't have the charger with it. It looks basically like this, a little bit like this. This isn't exactly like the one I have. But it has heating pockets inside, and this one literally says at Walmart right now it's $175, so dang. Heated hoodie. But yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to go camping and take it with us. Because I might use it just for comfort. I don't know if it's just the front. I think the heat's like supposed to be like here. It's from the photo, but maybe I'm hoping it's actually on the back, on my shoulders. We'll see. But it has like 3 settings. I'm really excited. After leaving my brother, we left Izu immediately. What went by? That went by so fast, didn't it? It did, however. It seems to have brightened your spirits considerably. I'm glad we could meet with him. My ear itches. It's like, how dare. I'm in the middle of something. Also, ever since I cut my hair, these parts, because it's shorter, have been getting ever so slightly caught when I do this. It seems to brighten your spirits considerably. I'm glad we could meet with him. Yeah, and I'm also so happy I could meet him. Besides, it gave me a lot to think about. I've been so lost since I left Kurama, but I think I'm starting to see things a little more clearly. You've decided where to go next. I nodded in response to Shungen's voice. When we left Kyoto, Shungen said that I could leave the Genji name behind and throw it all away. It was kind of him to say that, but I will not abandon the Genji name, and I think I'd like to go to Hida Azumi. The words I exchanged with my brother were few, but at that moment I felt like I had found something worth fighting for. Honestly, I haven't decided exactly how I feel about it yet. I'm less lost after meeting with my brother, and if our destinies really are tied, I can't just abandon the Genji. Over the years, the Genji name has brought me nothing but pain, and yet the Genji name is what ties me to my brother. I'm not alone, and if I can be of aid to him, I want to help Yoritomo. I've decided where I want to go, but I still can't explain it well. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'll support whatever decision you make. In Hida Azumi, you can take some time to sort things out a bit more. If you do, I'm sure your path will become even more clear. I suppose. Okay, let's hurry. First, let's go to the Musashi province. From there, let's take the Tosando road to Hida Azumi. Alright, we've taken our time thus far, so let's take the shortest path possible. Glad to see you're back to your old self, Chanel. I think it's because I got to talk to my brother. We were really lucky to have met him. Just showing up like that normally we would have been turned away, but thanks to his kindness we were able to meet him. Thanks to how nice he is, right? You felt that, right? What's wrong, Shuyen? You don't think he's nice?
いや、少し話しただけなのに、随分と頼朝殿のことを慕うなと思って。
Well, he's my brother, Shungen. There's something weird about that, right? You sure seem to have seemed taken with Lord Yoritomo, even though we just talked to him barely. Of course, he's my brother.
なるほど。何にせよ、シャナが元気になってよかった。
I see. Whatever it is, I'm just glad you're feeling better. Let's be so real. He also has extremely long hair and extremely scary eyes. And she likes to fight danger. Thanks, Shingen. Now, come on. Hida Azumi is a long way away. Let's get going.
Ah.
Let's go. Do you know the truth, Shungen?
頼朝殿か。兄弟の情を感じているようには見えなかったが。
Lord Yoritomo, I for one didn't sense a lot of brotherly love there.
何を言ってる。それでもシャナにとっては大切な兄だ。
No, Shungen, what are you talking about? It's Chanel's brother. Of course he's important to her.
やはり血のつながりと
Just
いうのは
remembered I need to...
大事なのだな。
I organized a bunch of my cards. We're going to a movie and then we're going to go to round 1 afterwards. And my gaming cards I put in here. It's a Kirby wallet. I got it for Christmas a couple Christmases ago. And so now it holds... Oh, it has money too. Nice. I didn't know I put money in there. But it holds all of my my Dave and Buster cards are in here. And my round 1 cards. Why do I have so many? Because we forget them. And then we go again. And then you have to have a card to play. So then you buy another card. And so then you buy another one. And then you buy another one. And then you buy another one. And then you end up with 4 round 1 cards. Oh, mine's expired last month. Not to renew it. That's so sad. So. Yay! How much money do I have in here? $3. Rich. I'm so rich. That's so I'm so cool now. But yes, yay! Round 1 currently has Sailor Moon stuff, so I knew my friends would be very excited about that. There's also some JJK stuff, which I don't know if I want to add more stuff, but it's there. Family really is important to her. I guess we should stop lying to her. You can buy a soda, just 1 though. Or at round 1, you can buy 3 ice creams. Dehydrate. Almost finished my drink. A few days later, Musashi Province. The mountain roads around here are pretty steep. Looks like another day camping outdoors.
そうだな。
Indeed. Shingen, look at this. What a beautiful flower.
本当だ。
It really is. What's going on with him? He looks like his usual self, but something's off. Yeah. Smile. I think it started when we left Izu. He's been so distant. He's jelly bears. Shungen's always put me first no matter how selfish I am. Even now, after being excommunicated from Kurama and leaving Kyoto, he's still with me. Oh, I just noticed, are you displaying the wrong game behind you? It's still Pokopia. I don't have a case for Birushana, so I just didn't change it. I only own Birushana digitally. I didn't get a physical copy of Birushana yet, but I'll try still. I could hide it though. I could hide it. I also have... This is the card you get with the Homura. It's the main guy. I just have it back here. That's unlike you. I know what's unlike me. The thing is, I bought this game and Cupid's Parasite digitally like 4 or 5 years ago when they went on sale for like $12 each. Because I was like, that's a good deal. I like cheap stuff. But listen, as I go around and find things, and then I have them, and then I own them. So, like somewhere in this house is Battlefield Waltz. Somewhere. I just don't know where. Just making sure I didn't put it over here by accident. Illusions, Code Realize, Date Everything, The Legend of Zelda, Hello Kitty. No, it's not over there. I did get my Paradigm Paradox back. I let my friend borrow that. She let me borrow her Winter's Wish. So back when I played Winter's Wish, however long ago that was, she borrowed my Paradigm Paradox. I returned her Winter's Wish. She still hadn't played Paradigm Paradox. She just gave me it back. I wonder if I'm relying too much on Shungen. Shungen has supported me all of the way. Is there anything I can do to repay him? Kiss him. He'd probably like that. I hear the sounds of water flowing in the distance. Could it be a river? Shungen, let's head over there. Let's
どう
go.
かしたのか？
What's wrong? I think the river over there. I think there's a river over there. Let's take a break.
わかった。
Got it. Wow! A stream of cool, clear water swept down from the mountain slopes, flowed before our eyes. Shingen, over here. It looks so cold and delicious. Let's put some of this in our canteens and take it with
そうだ
us.
な。足を浸して疲れを取るのも良さそうだ。
Sounds good. Let's soak our feet as well. That should feel refreshing. Nice idea. Why don't you take a seat over there and I'll fill up your canteen.
なんだ？それくらい自分で。
What? It's okay. I can do it. It's fine. It's faster to fill up 2 canteens at once anyways, is it? I took Shugen's canteen and let the waters from the stream flow into it before handing it back to him. Is that...
シャナ、何をしているんだ？
Shana, what are you doing? I'll be right back. I think I see some raspberries. I thought the brightly colored leaves I spied... Through the brightly colored leaves, I spied ripe red raspberries. I plucked a few and then went back to Shingen. Look what I found! I just like the ones that we used to eat back at Kodama.
懐かしいな。そうか、今の季節だったか。
I've missed these. That's right. They must be in season now. That's right. They are. Remember that time we ate so many we completely spoiled our dinner?
でも怒られるのが怖くて、夕げも無理やり詰め込んだんだったな。
We were so scared that Lord Kakunichi would be mad at us that we somehow managed to finish our entire plate. That's right. I'm not trying to judge too harshly, but like, why do we have this scene where she's like, let me fill your canteen, and he just stands there awkwardly? What was that for? Who was that for? I wish I learned my lesson, but each time we found a bushel, we'd make the same mistake over and over.
そうだった。
That's right. Anyways, here's your half. We sat side by side and shared the berries. Please tell me you washed them first. Shungen picked one from his hand and flashed a dazzling
う
grin.
まそうだな。
This looks fantastic. How is it?
うん。とても甘いな。
Super sweet. The smile on Shungen's face made me sigh with relief. With his soft voice enticing me, I popped a single berry into my mouth, and he's like, psych, they actually are awful. So sweet. Ah, I miss this taste.
修行や座学の合間に、剣の稽古だと言って、野山に出かけていたからな。
In between training and studying, we'd always go out into the fields and the mountains.
ついこの間のことのようにも思えるが、遠い昔のような気もする。
It isn't that long ago, but it still seems so far away. But things haven't changed much either, right? We're still training, we're still in the mountains, we're still eating berries.
それは、まあそうだな。
Well, I guess, I suppose so. Shungen nodded and his shoulders relaxed. That's the usual Shungen. All he needed was a little rest. I'm glad to see him feeling better.
そうだ。
Speaking of the old days,
鞍馬山の北にある小さな洞。覚
do
えて
you
るか？
remember that little cave north of Mount Kodama? Of course I remember. We stumbled upon it in the rain, right? I remember it was pitch black and the rain was pouring all over us. There was
ああ、そう
such
だ
a
った。
terrible thunderstorm too. I was so scared. You told me that you would protect me from the lightning. You were so brave and I was so happy to have you there with me. When I mentioned the distant memory, the warm feeling of that moment came rushing back to me.
雷からか。子供の時の話だし、
Mhm.
今振り返ると恥ずかしいな。
Protecting you from lightning, it sounds so embarrassing looking back on it now.
だが、俺なりにシャナを守らないとって思ったんだろう。
Oh good, we finally have a choice. This is the first choice of this game today. And we're only chapter 4-2. What the heck? It's been an hour. Oh, is it because it got carried off to that common? That can't be right. Oh, does it only go to -2? I thought it went to -7. Yeah, 2-7. Surprised that didn't do like a sideways. Like, what's with all these gaps? I guess I felt like I had to protect you, protect Shauna in my own way. You haven't changed a bit. You haven't changed a bit. I think you don't have to protect me anymore. It sounds like give up, go home. I rely on you too much. It's too self-deprecating. You haven't changed a bit feels like the right choice. Protect me, you haven't changed a bit.
当然だろ。それが俺の役目だと思っているんだから。
Of course, that's what I'm here to do.
だが、決して義務ではない。俺がそうしたいと思ってやっているんだ。
Not because I have to. I'm here because I want to be.
だから、これまでもこれからも変わらない。お前が必要としてくれるまでは。
That never has and never will change. I'll be here as long as you need me. In that case, I guess I'll just have to keep relying on you.
ああ、こちらこそ。
And you. Perhaps embarrassed by my smile, Shungen turned to face the raspberry bushes.
もう少し積んでいこう。山道はまだしばらく続くからな。
Let's pick some more. We still got a lot of mountain roads to
今なら
cover.
夕げが入らなくて困るなんてことも起こらない。
This time we'll have to worry about spoiling your dinner because this might be our dinner. I suppose you're right. In that case, let's pick as many as we can.
どうした？
Oh, what's wrong? Wait a minute. You've got a leaf on your head. Dramatic. I gently removed the raspberry leaf from Shungen's hair.
今日はなんだかシャナに世話をかけてばかりだな。
I feel like I completely rely on you too today. I rely on you every day, Shungen, so I guess you can rely on me for once. After all, you did protect me from all of that lightning. Shungen held his tongue for a moment and flashed a nervous
そんな
smile.
ことはない。
I suppose you're right. I was momentarily stunned by Shungen's gaze, his clear eyes peering straight into mine. My face began to feel hot.
さあ、休憩は終わりだ。野宿するなら
Okay.
早く場所を決めなけれ
Break's
ば。
over. Come on, we gotta find a place to make camp for the night.
お前のおかげで元気が出た。
You've made me feel a lot better. Thanks. Of course. Unable to say anything, I followed Shungen as we made our way from the creek and back to the mountain path. So is Pokopia worth $600? Let's just say I bought my Switch 2 the day it was released, and I only just now started using it. So for me, yes. I was still just playing on my normal Switch. And I got the one that came with Mario Kart. Like mine's had Mario Kart. I had a game day one. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah. I personally say yes. I'm extremely biased. I love Pokemon and I love Animal Crossing, and they've combined the two. Do I think? I don't know actually. Come to think of it, I was gonna say, do I think I'm gonna play like 600 hours of Pokopia and then stop suddenly? I actually don't know if that's gonna be true or not. Animal Crossing, I'm like that. I go hard, and then my island's the way I want it to look, and then I stop playing the game. But the world is so much bigger than Animal Crossing. There's so much more to decorate in a sense, and so many different things to build, that I don't know if I'll get to 600 hours and then be like, done, or if it's going to be like 1,000 hours just trying to get everything to what I want it to be. Because I'll spend like 2 hours laying bricks right now and still have so many areas to still hit. I thought I did a great job putting down bricks the other day, and then when I was like, all right guys, let me show you what the changes, I was like, oh gosh, this needs bricks, oh gosh, this needs bricks. Like there's so much to do. And if you like that, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth $600. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar is like that for me. I think I own that game and I still haven't played it. I have so many games I haven't played. I have a game called like Sakuna and the Rice Forest, the Rice Village, something like that. Sakuna and the Rice. I just remember it because the name is Sakuna and I go LOL like the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Sakuna Rice Village game. Yeah, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Oh, it looks so beautiful. It's so pretty looking. Like, oh, I want to play this game so bad. I've had it so long. Season 3 is dark. I don't know. I don't know where season 3 falls. I've read the manga up into the point that it kind of turned into battle royale, just like a little bit kind of battle royale-y. That's when I stopped watching it, which is really weird, by the way. That was a really weird turn. I'm like, what is happening? At the very beginning, and it's kind of because I got to that point and went like, what the fuck is happening? And I kind of got bored with it. Like, it was too much of a change. It deviated too far from the original part of the story. I'm like, what's going on? So I don't know if that's what they hit in season 3 or if season 3 is just the station. The new manga is like that for me. Yeah, it's weird. I felt like Demon Slayer was intentionally cut short. Which my sister completely forgot Demon Slayer existed, by the way, today. We went and bought some clothes from the Goodwill, and we found a really cute wrap dress, and I was like, oh, it looks like Jiu's from Demon Slayer. And she's like, you keep saying Demon Slayer, you mean K-pop Demon Hunter. I'm like, no, I mean Demon Slayer, and I mean the guy with the 2-colored kimono, Jiu. I had to say it like 3 times. I had to show her a photo of him because she kept saying Demon Hunters. I'm like, no. The science fiction it's JJK, which is crazy, right? Because it is science fiction in a sense, but like the fact that it's like, hey, now we're playing games, LOL, earn points, and I'm like, why? It felt like they didn't know where to go next, so they went something weird. Whereas Demon Slayer felt like they're like, I need to finish this, and so they just cut it short. So we'll see. I think I still have like 3 more. I have up to 20 for the Jujutsu Kaisen, and I think I didn't read up to 20 for the Jujutsu Kaisen yet. I think I still have a couple books in that I haven't finished, and then I just stopped buying them. I'm really bad about buying my manga. I'll wait, and then there'll be like 6 new volumes, and I'm like, fuck, I waited too long. Unable to say anything, I followed Shungen as he made our way to the creek and back to the mountain path. And each time I thought of Shungen's clear gaze, my heart beat slightly faster because I realized, oh my god, he's a man. Whoa. After a few days, we rejoiced. The Tosando Road. Rejoined. We were bound for Oshu and Hida Izumi. With a mixture of anticipation and anxiety, I headed north with Shungen. And then, without warning...
シャナオ様、春元もご無事だったのですね。
I use the Shonen Jump app. It's like $4 a month. Ooh, that's a way better option than what I've been doing, which was buying the physical mangas. Especially since I'm like, I should just get rid of these. They're just sitting here now. Like, I once upon a time owned like a shelf about this tall with nothing but manga on it. And unfortunate circumstances made it to where we had to move, and all we could take was what we could fit in our car at the time. And I had to get rid of all of those mangas. And I was heartbroken because that used to be like my treat, my once a week treat. My mom would buy me like 2 mangas. Once a week I'd get 2 mangas. And that's how I got an entire bookshelf of mangas. Yeah, I was heartbroken when I lost all of my books, but I kept 2. I only kept 2. I kept Model, which is technically a manga, and it's about a vampire, and I kept the Demon Orion. And I think you can see it right there. I think that's the Demon Orion right here. I love the Demon Orion. That's a lot of money. I'd be heartbroken too. Yeah, and then I started rebuying them again when we started doing Jujutsu Kaisen. This is the Demon Orion. This is like my favorite manga. I love this so much. The art is so weird. There's only 4 books. Like, their bodies are so long in this story. I love this book. But yeah, I've had this one since I bought it brand new. I love it. It's only 4 volumes long. When did this come out? Forever ago. 2004. I've had this since 2004. But that was one of the few I kept after everything. One, because it was only a few issues, but like I had all of Snowdrop. I had every single issue of Mars. I had it's on my to be read now. It's good. It's a good story. You might cry. It's got, despite it being only 4 volumes, like they could have made that into an anime. It would have been such a good anime. There's so many additional characters that you meet throughout. It's about a little girl who is walking home and it's raining and there's just a guy on the side of the road and she's like, why are you sitting there? And he's like, I'm a demon. And she's like, that's cool. You want to come live with me, basically? And no social awareness whatsoever. And so she brings him home because she lives alone. And he's just chilling at her house like a couch potato. That's like the start of the whole book. And then what's going on, it just continues to evolve as the story continues. And then Model is 7 volumes long. And that one is about a art student who gets really drunk and comes home with a vampire. She does not know he's a vampire. He drinks her blood, passes out. And so she starts drawing him. And when he wakes up, he's all like, oh my God, what happened? And she's like, oh, you came home with me and then you bit my neck and then you passed out. And then he's like, I bit your neck. And then he goes and throws up because he's like, I don't want to drink your blood. You're not beautiful enough. And then a few months later, he writes her and goes like, hey, you know what? Do you want to try drawing me again and maybe make it look good this time? And she's like, okay. So that's that story. What's interesting about that one is I think she's the only Korean character in the book because she goes to like a different country, which I think is a fun feature. But yeah, that's a good one too. It's here too. I just don't know. It's actually probably behind Orion. All right, Lord Chanel, Shungen, I'm so glad you're both here safe.
鏡の宿ですでに出立した後と知った時は一体どこへ行かれるつもりかとこの吉次気をもみました
When I found you both had already left Kagami Inn, I was so worried. Oh, sorry, I had some things I needed to sort out. Although we left word about our plans, please forgive my rudeness for leaving without permission. I bowed my head to Kijiji.
そんな頭をお上げくださいご無事ならそれで十分にございます
Please raise your head. You're safe. That's
本当によかった。
all that matters. Thanks. He smiled softly and nodded at me, but... And I smiled back then. Sorry. Lord Chanao, you... Kill me. I thought we were free. I didn't bring you. I didn't invite you here. It was Ben K who came running up from behind Kichiji. Why are you here? Yeah, ask the important questions. Why are you here?
鏡の宿で吉次殿と合流いたしました
I joined forces with Kichiji at the Kagami Inn. Joined forces?
最後
Why?
に今日の都にてお会いした時シャナ王殿は拙者によろしく頼むと言われたのです
The last time we met in the capital of Kyoto, Lord Shinao asked for my
それ
help.
ゆえ平泉へ向かう吉次殿にお頼みしここまで
Stuck
同行
like
したのでご
glue,
ざい
yeah.
ます
Honestly, what I dislike the most about him is the random like 6 pieces of hair he has on his chin. Shave that. Just shave it. That's not even a goatee. Is it for that reason? It is for that reason that I asked Lord Kichiji, who was on his way to Hida Izumi, to allow me to accompany him
し
here.
かしな弁慶まさか平泉にまで来るとは思っていなかったんだが
Benkei, did you seriously come all the way to Hida Izumi?
なぜだ殿が平泉へ向かうとなれば拙者も向かうのが当然であろうそれが従者というもの
I feel like this is your fault, Ribbon. You're like, what? He left? And I was like, yeah, he left. No, I guess he didn't leave. He's like, he heard, I don't want you to come with me. So he's like, I'll go with the other people going to where you're going. I get it. I know what you really want. Of course, if my lord is going to hit Izumi, it is only natural that I would go to. This is the role of a humble
いやお
servant.
前は従者じゃないだ
You're
ろ
not Shanao's servant.
まだそんなことを申すのか。お主と拙者は平家相手に協力した仲で
How
はないか。
dare you? Tell him, Lord Shanao. Didn't we cooperate with each other against the Heike?
もういいお前の気持ちは分かったよ
I didn't believe you. Of course he wouldn't leave, because he's like a cockroach. He just finds a way. Any little chink in the armor and he's there. Calm down.
そうか。
Excellent. Benkei's satisfied smile was dazzling. Benkei, you're always so direct. You helped me a lot when I left the capital, and I'm truly grateful for you for that. But are you sure you want me to be your lord?
シャナオと
Lord Chanel, I did a lot of thinking on the way here, and I know now there will be many challenges to overcome in the future. I don't know exactly what those challenges will be, but I plan to think deeply about my intentions while I'm here in Hide Izumi.
拙者の気持ちは変わりませぬ。その見定めた道を進むとき、どうかおそばにと願うのみです。
I will not change my mind. My only hope is that I will be permitted to stand by you as you continue on your path. I see. In that case, when I do decide on a path, please lend me your strength. Before I finished speaking, Benkei dropped to his knees and
拙
bowed
者
his
がシャ
head.
ナオ殿に力を貸すなど、不遜にも程がございます。
It would be of the highest arrogance of me to think that I would be able to aid Lord Chanel. Well, that's crazy. Hit him with the stick, knock him out.
拙者はシャナオ殿
Oh
の
god.
そばで、この身をもって全力でお支えするのみ。
All I can do is stand humbly by your side and hope to be of use to you. This guy. This
シャナオ
guy.
様、私も気持ちは同じでございます。
Lord Chanel, I feel the same way. Well, that's nice.
ここへいらっしゃるようご提案したのも、もとよりシャナオ様のお力になれればと思ったからこそ。
The reason I suggest you come here was because I wanted to help you in any way that I could.
何なりとお申し付けください。
I am at your service. Kind. Super kind. Benkei, Kichiji, thank you both. You're good. You're cool.
さあ、それでは秀衡様のところへ参りましょう。
Now then, let us pay a visit to Lord Hidehira.
秀衡様はキャラの御所にいらっしゃいます。シャナオ様のご到着をそれは楽しみにしていらっしゃったのですよ。
Lord Hidehira is at the place and is greatly looking forward to your arrival. In that case, please lead Shugen and I there right away. That's... I put on auto. Kichichi led us to the palace for an audience with Lord Hidehira. Shungen and I waited in the hall. Footsteps, 3, maybe 4 people. The scent of flowers filled the air. When I moved my gaze towards the scent, I saw 2 samurai entering the hall in a relaxed
お待たせ
motion.
いたした。
Thank you for your patience. Oh, his son. Who should be a dateable character, I might add. Like, look at this man. The first person to sit in the upper seat was a dignified older man with a gentle manner. The other man with
そ
steely
な
cold
たがシャナ
eyes.
オ殿か。我が領地へ参られたこと、
So you're Lord
喜ば
Chanel.
しく思うぞ。
It's my pleasure to welcome you to my land.
藤原家当主、藤原秀衡と申す。
My name is
こちら
Hidehira,
は息子の安平だ。
head of the Fujiwara family. This is my son, Yashushira. I stared directly at Lord Hidehira and straightened myself. They're both good looking. I'll date the older man there over Benkei. Yeah, honestly, that's true. He does look like he's from a different game. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't like Benkei. My name is Shanao. I apologize greatly for my delay in arrival to
話
the
は吉次から
Hide
聞いておる。
I've heard a great deal about you from Kichiji. Lord Hidehira's gaze shifted to Shungen.
秀衡様、後ろに控えるは春元と申す者。 俊元は源重成殿の子。シャナ王様と同じ鞍馬で育ったものです。
Lord Hidehira, the one behind me, is Shungen, son of Lord Shigenari. He too grew up in Kurama with Lord Shinao.
そうか、源氏の。何にせよ、長旅ご苦労であった。二人とも、まずはゆっくり休まれよ。
Why did you ... right there? Genji's vassal. You both have done well to come this far. You must be tired from your journey. Please rest for now.
今日出立する前にも、いろいろと苦労があったと聞いておる。
I've heard that you had many hardships before you even left
どうか
Kyoto.
ここでは安心して過ごしてほしい。いかな平家の力もここまで及ぶことはない。
You are safe no matter how powerful they are in Kyoto. The Heike cannot reach you here. Your words are too kind, thanks. As I bowed my head and expressed my gratitude, Lord Hidehira's eyes narrowed softly.
本当によう見えられた。まさか源氏の御曹司と顔を合わせることができようとは。
It really is good to see you. I never thought that I would be able to meet an heir to the Genji clan. It's like a dream come true. My lord, I see. Lord Hidehira is expecting me to claim.
言い方
Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, it says Shungen. It means I won't be able to skip.
が悪かったな。わしはそなたに打倒平家を望んでいるわけではない。
Was that wrong of me to say? I hold no expectations that you'll lead an army out of here to overthrow the Heike.
ここでは心穏やかに過ごしてほしい。そう思っているだけなの
I
だ。
want you to be at peace here, that is all. Then why are you taking us
八幡
in?
太郎義家様
Why be
から
nice to me,
続く
bro?
恩をお返ししたいがためだ。
To repay your family for the great deed that Lord Yoshii Hachimanataro, of course. Genji's your great grandfather, yeah.
義家様の偉業は代々語り継がれておる。
I've told my kids.
ここ
I'm
陸奥の
not.
国にて
I'm shook that does not say common shared right now because we had this conversation.
シャナ王殿の曽祖父私だけでなく
Over 100 years ago.
シャナ王殿。ここでは平家も
You can choose how you
Hidehira
live. You're still young. I felt Hidehira's voice guiding me, his intellect and wisdom dazzling me. Lord Hidehira really seems to care about me. How grateful I am for that. I must take him up on his offer. I must use my time here to decide on a firm path forward for
ああ、
myself.
それと紹介しておきたい者がいるのだ。
There's someone here I'd like to introduce you to.
忠信、入りなさい。
Suganobu, Tadanobu, come in. Lord Hidehira clapped his hands lightly, and two young men who had been waiting outside the room came inside. One of them had a calm and composed appearance, while the other had an air of brashness.
シャナ王様、お初にお目にかかります。
Lord Chanel, it's a pleasure to meet you.
佐藤嗣信と申す者。
My name is Shuganobu Sato. Pleased to meet you.
嗣信の弟佐藤忠信と申します
And I'm Tadanobu Sato, brother of Shuganobu.
シャナ王殿。平泉に滞在の間は、この嗣信と忠信に
Lord
声をかける
Chanel,
とよい。
please feel free to call upon Suganobu and Tadanobu during your stay in
二
Hiraizumi.
人は欧州藤原氏に仕える名門、佐藤家の子だ。武将としても名高い彼らなら、そなたの良き鍛錬の相手にもなろう。
They're members of the prominent family that serve my clan. As skilled warriors, they will make good sparring partners. I turned my gaze to the two of them. I'm Chanel, and this is Shungen. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
気安く忠信と呼んでくれよければ町も案内しよ
Please call me Tadanobu, and I'll be happy to show you around town if you'd like the town. You mean Hiraizumi?
ええ。平泉は京の都にも劣らぬ栄えた
Doesn't he
地。
almost sound like
この御所をはじめ荘厳な寺社も多く存在してい
Passalia?
ます。
Passalia. Yes, Hida Izumi is a prosperous town, often compared to the capital. Many majestic temples and shrines have been built here.
寺でお育ちなら興味がおありでしょう。砂金を財源とした異国との交易も盛んなので、そちらもお見せしますよ。
Using gold as a source of income, Hida Izumi trades with a great many foreign countries as well.
確かに山から見下ろした時も寺院が目立っていたな。
Now that you mention it, I did notice a rather beautiful temple on our way here from the mountains. A city as prosperous as Kyoto, one that trades with foreign lands.
俺や兄者の武器も今言った異国宋から来たものだ。後で見せよう。きっと驚くぞ。
The weapons my brother and I carry also come from a foreign land. I guarantee you've never seen anything like them. I'll look forward to it. What is it, Tadanobu?
いや、噂には聞いていたが、シャナ王様がこんなにも愛らしい方とは。
I heard rumors. I had no idea Lord Chanel was so lovely.
忠信殿、そういうことは言わないでくれ。
Tadanobu, please.
ああ、侍の子であるシャナ王様に失礼でしたね。私からもお詫びいたします。
How terribly rude, Lord Chanel. Please accept my sincerest apologies for my brother's rudeness. Out here acting like a girl in front of guys.
兄者も同じことを思っただろうに。
You were thinking the same thing. What?
可憐な方だとは思ったが、私は口に出していない。
I thought he was dainty, yes, but I didn't have the stupidity to say anything about it. You just did!
言わせたのはお前だろう。
Only because you made me say it.
それは責任転嫁だ、兄者。
Will you cut it out?
シャナ、この二人がそばにいて大丈夫か？
Shana,
話をするときは
are
俺
you
が間に入るぞ。
sure you're okay with trading with those two? The Sato brothers continued to bicker as Shungen stood by looking unamused. The whole exchange foreshadowed the lively days to come. I think it'll be fine. Would you two show me around the city? Also, if it's possible, I'd love to spar with you both.
願ってもないお言葉です。噂に名高いその武芸、楽しみにしております。
Nothing would give us greater pleasure. Your sword abilities are well known. I'm looking forward to meeting you in
シャナ
battle.
王様、俺も相手をさせてくれ。
Chanel, please allow me to spar with you as well. Of course. I'm glad I came to Hida Azumi. I could have never expected such a warm welcome. I straightened my back and bowed again to Lord Hidehida. Lord Hidehida, I can't thank you enough for this kindness. I am in your debt.
うん。ゆるりと過ごされよ。
Enjoy your stay. I closed my eyes as I heard Lord Hidehida's gentle voice from above me. Sounds weird, but alright. Chanel had been in Hida Izumi for some time, but world-shaking events continued to develop in Kyoto. See, read skip. It's skipping. Chapter 5. We'll probably stop here then. It feels a little early to stop, but I gotta meet up with my friend in a half hour, so I might as well start preparing for that. We love a good skip. Yeah, no, I like when they do that, because let's be real. The stories are going to have some overlap. There's going to be some overlap, but like when they don't let you skip because they're like, you're actually in his route right now, so you can't skip it because it's technically new, but it's actually not new. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll cheat. I won't end yet. I'll go to Pokopia for a minute. We'll go peek at Pokopia. All right, let's save. Because I might not sneak back in there again today. I'm trying to save. So I did the same thing when I played Dreamlight Valley when I was streaming Dreamlight Valley. I would play every day, like, but I wouldn't stream every day because like hopping into the game for 10 minutes to like do my daily task and collect things, not necessary. But if there's a major update, if they're like, hey, tomorrow at dawn, that's a good time to stream. Oh my gosh, you can't see him because of where I'm at, but there's our cute little Ditto right here hopping. He's hopping. I love him so much. My friend did draw Bunny as Ditto, so I'm gonna be redoing all of the thumbnails to have that picture of Bunny as Ditto in them, and then I'm gonna have a new thumbnail for what my. If you go to my Twitch and you look at my past streams, I always have a thumbnail. Ditto is that thumbnail right now. Just a Ditto face. I drew that. It's not crazy or good, but I made that. Is my headset louder than before? Goodness. I don't know if I had headphones on when I was playing. Sometimes I'm just playing and it's quiet. It's quiet. Do I want that? I don't really need a stool. Alright, we need to... Okay, she said we needed to cook. What did we need to cook? Make bread. Okay, oh, wheat. We need wheat and bake it in the oven. Oh, we need a bread oven. We need to go talk to that guy. Okay, I remember. I was here. Oh gosh, it's so beautiful, this game. There's just so much. It's so hard to get around here. Oh, you poor guy. Ditto, you need something. We need a bread oven. You look like a bread oven. What's that? Does it have something to do with me? This is what I was told. Whoa, so my shell kind of looks like a bread oven? You want to study my shell to help you learn to make a bread oven? That's wild. Sounds like a real challenge. That seems really fun though. I'd love to help, but can I ask for a little help first? Sometimes I really feel like going outside, you know? But the floor in this cave is bumpy and uneven and kind of hard to walk around on. Do you think you could make a nice path for me to get to the Poke Center? It's hard for me to get around with the ground all uneven and bumpy. I'm counting on you. Okay, but like, when you say make it, I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Are you sure? Yes, Bonsai. This is for you. Thank you, Bonsai. Just that by itself. Okay. Well, I don't know if I like it there, actually. There we go. I'll figure it out later. Alright. Do I have gravel and dirt and stuff? You're trying to do one thing and the character's like, actually, try this instead. Do I need wood? What's happening? Where's my... Oh, I need lumber. Specifically lumber. Oh gosh, who makes lumber? You staying buff, bro? Hey, Ditto. Bet I know what's on your mind. It's gotta be muscles, am I right? I'm thinking about bread. I was close, after all. You gotta eat to build muscle. I think the stuff growing here in these fields is wheat. You should take a look around. No clue if any of it's really ready to be harvested. But it's not just take a Pokemon who's good at growing plants with you. Look at this. Fix it. Not. Oh, this is just sand? Wait, what's happening? Nope, not that. A fresh veggie field habitat? I didn't even know that was an option. Oh my god, the wheat. Could you spare some water? I did. I did. Where? Where do you want me to spray water? Over here? So interesting. Who turns things into lumber? Ooh, maybe, you know what, maybe the one guy can. Let's go visit him on his mountaintop. See, I was turning this wall over here, I think it was, the stairs. Just real easy trip up here, up to the top of the mountain. Why did I put someone up here? Come back. Dude, why are you all the way over here? My home's feeling nicer and nicer. Look at this. Can he make lumber? We'll find out real fast. Make me some lumber. Okay, great. Perfect. Yes, please. Come back later. You got it. Perfect. All right, great. So that's something I'll be working on while we're not here. Perfect. Ah, what a beautiful life. Happiest person in the world here. Now I do have lumber back home. I don't have to come over here for lumber. That's just... It's just an option, really. Alright, perfect. Do I have this kind of dirt on me? The other thing is, like, this really isn't a walking path. I'm so dreading when that turns into a mission. Like, oh my gosh. There's so much. It needs to be like Viva Pinata. I need to have a mode where I have somebody that just does what I tell them to. Like, hey, go collect all of this. And they're like, hey, it took me 19 hours, but I collected all of this for you. Tell me I did a good job. And then I go, you did a good job. At some point I'll be strong enough. That point will not be today. I wonder if you upgrade your punchy, actually, when you start learning other things. And houses? I haven't found any houses. I don't like to buy the kits. I have to find the houses. Call me creative. Just punch out like 30 volcanic ash every time I play. It's so high up. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's stuff over here. There's a house over here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful over here. Everything's growing over here. I didn't do this. Why is it so clean and nice and beautiful over here? Where's the Pokemon taking care of this? 5 bags of damp hedge seeds. You got it, bro. No, let's stop doing that. I want to be able to undo it. Oh, gosh, I need an undo. So nice, so beautiful. The Pokeball variation we'd like to showcase this week is none other than the Love Ball. This oddball makes it easier to catch Pokemon when yours is the opposite gender. What? Oh! I'm so cute. Oh my god. That's adorable. Boop, boop. There's still this over here, guys. As I always say, do better. Volcanic ash square blocks everywhere you go. Just make some habitats. Someday somebody will move in over here. Guess I can clear that path up. I'm gonna go see if this Poke thing will just reject me right away. It will, though. The answer is it will. That was so unsatisfying. That was, it was so sad. Alright, red tall grass. Reject me. You can't. Terrain rank, no. I'm curious if they connect to other ones, though. Like, if you start off, like, could this connect to the beach? Even though it's not the beach, you know? putting them all over there. This could be something. It looks like something. Ah, stopping me from my goals. Oh, it's a literal picnic area up here. Hidden under volcanic ash. The hands of time do be hands of timing. Oh, please stop beating up the table. Please stop. Please stop. Don't touch the table. Oh, there's stairs to get up here. Oh my gosh. Can you break furniture? You can, but it just turns it into the furniture. Like, it doesn't actually break it. Or, like, turn it into something that's not. It just becomes the furniture able to pick up. You can still pick up the furniture without breaking it. I assume it's great as a feature if you're like, I don't want to stop, I just want to keep going. So much volcanic ash, oh my gosh. So if you're ruining... There's something, you can see the red glow, there's something over here. One industrial bed, oh nice. Industrial bed. We'll go great. Whee. I do like that things like this are one hit so that you don't accidentally just like level the entire ground every time you're playing. Oh my god, how many did we get? 87? 87 and they're still on this side? Oh my goodness. I don't know when you get that mission, by the way, but there is a mission that we're gonna end up getting where it's all like, hey, get rid of all the volcanic ash around here. It's not good for the Pokemon. It's never good for anybody. Well, this definitely wants a house, I think. This feels like a house setting. I mean, it looks like it at least. Oh, my nose itches. It feels like a house. There, we cleared up that area now. It's a straight walk, sort of. Gotta make more pavers. Every day I'm making pavers and filling in holes. But this area was already green. That's concerning. Like, I'm confused why. I see. You're gonna need stairs there. Oh my gosh. Underground river. That'd be so interesting. You know, that's an option actually. I've seen someone who was like showing their island and they were literally talking about hiding their power lines underground because they'll still work even underground. They're like, I don't like these power lines. I'm going to dig a hole, put it underground, and then connect everything underground. I'm like, that's definitely a choice. So much volcanic ash, bro. So much ash. Ash couldn't be in the game, so they put ash in the game. Like, oh my gosh. Ash is dead in this game, so they're like, you know what? Close enough. I'm so sorry, Bulbasaur. That's not my intent. Bulbasaur, get out of my way! Something hiding in here. There's just so much of this. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of Fantasy Life. Like, here's a bunch of tasks for you to do. Would you like to just spend your entire day breaking rocks? And I'm like, actually, yeah, that sounds great. You've got a house! I almost just started swinging at him. I got so excited. Oh my gosh. That's crazy how much is here. Ooh, does it want it here? I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I can do this. This seems like a good spot for a stone house on this stone platform raised bed area. I'm gonna run out of inventory space just from these things alone. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's more inside this house. Oh my gosh. You opened your windows and the volcanic ash got inside. That's crazy, guys. Alright, let's see if this house fits here. I feel like it's going to. Oh, you feel a little too far back. A little further. Nope. Nope. No, that seems right. That's right. We did it. What do you need? Do I have anything you need? Nothing but that. Alright, fine enough. Oh my goodness, there's so much over here. Oh, look at all these stairs I'm gonna have to rebuild. Oh my goodness. Crumbling staircases. Why is there a sign? I wish the signs actually said stuff. Why did I hit a rock? What did I turn? If you hit a rock, what does it become? Another rock? More rocks? 2 jars of honey. Another jar of honey. Me and all my honey. God. Something my sister was talking about was like this world is just too big. I just missed that somehow. It was all right there. Because she hates walking around too far. She's like, there's so much walking in this game. But there is a Pokemon that has teleport, so maybe I become best friends with that Pokemon. Move that Pokemon into my house. I did not mean to do that. That's embarrassing. Alright, I need to just make a box for all my ash. Goodness. So much ash. So much ash. It's giving AI after the people are gone. Just being a little kid that's actually a robot. Yearning for your mother that you'll never have. 3 bunches of balloons. Oh my god. Are we gonna get a Mimikyu? Not a Mimikyu, a Mr. Mime? One of the little baby mimes. I'm glad they're hiding things in the ash. It makes it at least a little more fun to break into them. I just wish it could turn. I just don't want the camera to be turning instead of my character. Like when you start punching, it just stays that direction. Please. Oh, they need a register over here? I got you, boo. I got you. There's so many guys over there just chilling and having a good time. Oh, an exit. Oh my gosh. Or a basement? Wait, what have we found? What are you gonna do with all this ash? I don't actually know. If we learn like the coolest DIY ever and start making diamonds, that'd be cool. All I know is there is a mission at some point where they go clean up all the ash. Hey, Dida! Oh my god, are you done? Did you make the lumber for me? I can't talk to you from up there. Can you come down here? Why are you going up? Bro, why are you going up? Oh my god. What's that? The tree just moved. He's so far away. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's the fact that the doors close after me. I don't close them. They're closing them. I didn't see the staircase. What is this? I'm gonna have such a party, bro. Interesting. This is a very interesting room. Alright, well, let's go see if I can go find that owl. This is such an adventure to get to him. Oh my gosh. Dax, where are you? Oh my god, are you right there? I've done so much to find you. Are you really right there? Here's the stuff you asked for. You know, the lumber. Thanks. So mad at you now. Gone the wrong way. Look at me. I'm just so forgetful. Squirtle, you okay, buddy? Time seems to fly. Why is that time flies when you're having fun? Genetics, I assume. Oh gosh, here we are. Oh wait, this isn't even. Oh, this isn't even my. It's not my setup. My setup's over here. Oh my god, did I have lumber the whole time? I'll kill me. Oh my god, my setup was over here the whole time. So much ash, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to put her in there. Give her back to me. What's annoying is it does that, and then you hit this button here, and it will sort everything out in here. But before that, it like will have one in one spot, which is so weird. Which is just so weird. All right, let's see. Anything else I want to throw in here? Why do I have so many mysterious slates? So many slates today. All right. I assumed they wanted paths. this. We'll make like 50. That seems like a good number. Yay! All right, and then after this, we're gonna have to leave. I'll build the city. There might be a path by the time I stream again, but for now, 5 seems like not enough. We'll make 2 sets. And then let's see if there's anything else. I feel like that would work. Stone wouldn't be bad. We do have some areas that need like stone steps. All right, that seems good. All right, perfect. So then what I'll do next time, oh, sorry about that, Bulby. We'll work on a little area from here going up. Like that first, and then you'll see the vision. It'll make perfect sense. And then we'll make a little path here. It'll be great. It'll all make sense. It won't be confusing at all. Someone sound sad just now? And then I'll just follow the railroad track all the way. It'll make perfect sense. Yay, perfect sense. Because everyone should walk right next to railroad tracks. I'm pretty sure it's the safest way to get around. Is that where you came? You went over here. You're like, she left me, so I'm gonna just go wait for her. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Picking up the railroad tracks like a fool, like a damn fool. Hey buddy, I'm sorry you lost me. Oh, thank you for being so nice. I lost you and you gave me a carrot? 3 of them? That's crazy. It's the right here part that gets a little confusing because the trail keeps going. What I might do, oh goodness, is dig under the tracks, hear me out, and then when I dig under the tracks, I will build the path underneath it. That way, the path doesn't get suddenly confused and... Can I? Could I? Could I? Could I build under here? If I break you, do you break too? And you have nothing? You can. That's great. Good. Good. Okay, great. Perfect. So then... Oh no. I might have to make it 2 down. We'll continue the thing under the tracks and have some stairs. Oh, you're starving. You're starving. It's okay. We'll worry about that later. I have a vision. We'll make it come true. Just wait. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Ribbon, for being in chat with me today. I think I have a stream tomorrow night that I should be able to squeeze in. And then I think the next stream might be Wednesday. Tomorrow's stream would be in the afternoon, not in the morning, because I am working in the morning. But it will happen then. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a lovely time. Thank you. I'll see you soon.